Welcome back to another installment of Biblical Truth You Have Never Heard. Before continuing with the study of the book of Matthew, I wanted to introduce you to a concept few have heard of, and even fewer truly understand. That concept is called typology. The dictionary describes the concept for us as the study and interpretations of types and symbols in the Bible. This means that the Bible uses a person, place, thing or event to symbolize or exemplify a person, place, thing or event elsewhere in the Bible. This was evident in the video on Matthew chapter 2, which contained an antitype, which is a typology that is inverted. We saw that the Passover in which God killed all the firstborn males of Egypt as the catalyst to the Pharaoh allowing the Israelites to journey to the Promised Land was shown inverted in the then king of Judea killing all of the young boys of Israel in the area of Bethlehem, while the newborn Messiah was swept off by his father to Egypt for protection. This would be an anti-typology of the Passover event. One of the most important typologies you will uncover in the Bible, if you haven't already, is the typology of earth. Beginning with the story of creation where man was created by God from the dust of the earth to his crowning creation of man in his image, the Bible constantly uses this typology. The reader of all Scripture should automatically be aware of this when the Bible references the earth and all of its features. The next slides will provide some biblical proof of this typology, so that we let the Bible tell you what it means rather than my interpretation. Earth. A scripture with direct interpretation is Jeremiah 22 verse 29, which reads, "O earth, 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 hear the word of the Lord." While many might say Jeremiah simply is pleading with those of the land, many books personify the earth and verify that Jeremiah is calling the people, those claiming faith in him, earth. In Genesis 4 verses 10 to 12 the earth has a mouth, and the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood is crying out to me from the ground. And now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, it will no longer yield to you its strength. You will be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth." The earth mourns in Jeremiah 12 verse 4. How long will the earth mourn, and the grass of every field wither? For the wickedness of those who live in it, the animals and the birds are swept away, and because people said, "He is blind to our ways." Psalm 67 verse 7 has the earth fearing God. May God bless us still, so that all the ends of the earth will fear him. Genesis 9 verse 13 has the earth in covenant with God. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Isaiah 26 verse 9 has judgments that come upon the earth. My soul yearns for you in the night. In the morning, my spirit longs for you. When your judgments come upon the earth. The people of the world learn righteousness. Joshua goes the way of all the earth, to death in Joshua 23 verse 14. Now I am about to go the way of all the earth. You know with all your heart and soul that not one of all the good promises the Lord your God gave you has failed. Every promise has been fulfilled, not one has failed. This typology is nearly endless when you begin to consider the typologies of the features of earth. Mountains and valleys, deserts and trees, earthquakes and cities and rocks and stones are just a few of the symbols that represent people, events and elements of specifically those who claim faith in God. They will become very important to understand as we traverse the symbolism of all the chapters of Matthew and beyond. I hope you return for the next installment of the study of Matthew, as we find these typologies in Matthew chapter 3. Please like and subscribe to the channel and join us for future installments of Biblical Truth You Have Never Heard.